What's good with you guys? Back at it again with another video. It's crazy, man. I felt a lot of energy and I had to make a video. If you guys don't know, I've been grinding a lot, working on driving. I got a lot of things I've been working on, so I had to sacrifice me not streaming as much on Twitch like I used to because I'm grinding right now. I'm focusing on something that I want to get done. So I've been studying a lot. With that being said, it's your boy James Been Limit. Shout out to my homie that did comment on the last video. Shout out to you. I will continue to push that agenda. If you guys don't know, I do not have social media on my phone, nor do I really have YouTube, which I'm not used to either because I post a lot of YouTube shorts, but I might get YouTube back on my phone so I can post YouTube shorts. But with this video specifically, I really want to talk about, the lust, right? Lust. I'm gonna call this lust part two. If you guys don't know, like I said, I had a bad porn addiction before I got with my woman, the love of my life. Um, I was just into trying to have a lot of intercourse. Didn't really care too much for getting with somebody. I just wanted to have intercourse, get that dopamine. It's kind of like watching porn, bro, like the hub. If you go on your phone right now at 11 or something, you're laying down, you're going to want to do. I've been down that road plenty of times. And if what made me change my mind and my mind frame on it, and I feel like watching a hub will affect you, bro. I know a lot of people think like it's normal. It's not normal to watch a hub. It's not normal to touch yourself. And there will be times where I will fall into lust, man. And if you guys don't know, I changed the way I listen to music. Like I don't really listen to rap. Let me adjust this. I don't really listen to rap. Um, I stopped doing that. I listen to like gospel rap somewhat. To because I still like rap, the old school rap, but I try to change it to Christian like gospel rap. When they rap about God and stuff, and a lot of like smooth R&B. So I listen to a lot of Michael Jackson. You guys don't know I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. I went to go see the Michael Jackson movie with my girl and her family. That shit was fun. Not gonna lie, it was amazing. I love Michael Jackson. I think Michael Jackson has a huge effect on people than what more people know. But give me a second, right quick. I feel like in my video that shit was probably like hella loud, but it's been hella hot, but it's been cool. But back to the main topic, right? When we're talking about just life, bro. We're talking about life in general, fear, lust and fear. I'm gonna title that lust and fear. I got fear out of my mind. This is one video my girl sent me today. There's one TikTok of the girl talking. She sent me a video. The video of the girl about the girl talking about fear, and it was facts. It's like when you the only reason why we get into lust so fucking much, bro, and we fall into lust even is mainly because the music that we listen to, bro. It's the music that we listen to. Like literally the music that we listen to is about sex, money, drugs, and you may think that's normal to touch yourself. You may think that's normal, but it's not. It's different if you've been with your partner for so many months and you release your sexual energy to your woman and she does and you guys both exchange. That's different, bro, because it's something that you waited, it's something that you built up like a energy. It's like a realm, right? So it makes the most sense to why you release. But compared to just going on your phone, laying down, and just touching yourself, I definitely think that is wrong. And I feel like me as a person, I gotta lead by example. Y'all see a lot of my content is fitness, but bro, I'm treating this shit like a page, bro. Like I'm posting a lot of videos and just documenting my life, bro. Um, Life without social media. I'm back to my bread and butter, man. Y'all remember I did a whole series on that, and I'm back to it again. Lust will not get you anywhere in life. I'm telling you that right now. Um, and another thing that I'm learning is, when you guys know I'm very spiritual. I know a lot of people say spiritual, but I've been spiritual since I started my page. If you guys remember, like, it took me a long time to get a relationship. And it's like, the thing about a relationship is that it makes it more beautiful knowing that you're not having intercourse with that woman. You're waiting and you're building all that sexual energy up to wait till that right moment comes to you got your stuff together. Um, I do feel like society as a whole promotes sexual content, nudity. Like I said, bro, when you watch the hub, you think that shit's normal. You find it bad. It messes it up, bro. It messes up your mindset. And I've opened up about my hub addiction back then to my girl and people around me. And shout out to the people that listen, man. Shout out to the people that's not indulging in that. If you're indulging in watching the hub, if you're indulging in having multiple women or having intercourse with multiple women or having a bunch of women around you, you have to really realize and think to yourself, what am I doing? There's nothing wrong having girls as friends, unless you in a relationship. That's different. Like, I don't play that, my girl don't play that, and I don't play that. But if you're not in a relationship and you have girls as friends, there's nothing wrong with that. Um, because you're not in a relationship. You're just, seeing what where it takes you, right? As it should. But when you start having intercourse and all you care about is intercourse and sex, you got to ask yourself, what is the end game? Yeah, the end game could be. Let me check the time right quick, because y'all know I don't like yapping too much. Um, but you always got to ask yourself, what is the meaning of me being with my woman? What is the end game? If it's just you having intercourse and having something to come home to have intercourse and be like, oh yeah, I got this waiting for me at the house, you have defeated yourself, not only yourself, but you defeated your inner self, your soul. And regardless, the problem with society and social media, how I feel like everything is sexualized, and I feel like, not trying to sound all around this topic, but with lust and fear, that could turn into fear. Lust can make you fearful when you relapse and when you watch the hub, watching two people get it on. Oh, congratulations, you got your dopamine hit, but you're gonna feel like shit the next morning. And this came from experience with me. You know what I mean? You be so anxiety about hella shit. It could be anything. With fear, fear is something that the devil tries to bring, but it's not gonna work. I have no fear. We always know tomorrow's not promised, but at the end of the day, bro, that's why we make memories and we continue to go on with life, right? And I love God. If so, I feel like I've been getting even more with God as of lately. I'm changing the way I listen to music. Bro, I don't listen to none of that rap no more. The reason for me why I don't listen to rap anymore is because, and you guys may see me looking at this camera, I'm looking at my laptop and I'm looking at this. But the reason why I don't listen to rap as much is because, bro, half of the rap is just about bullshit. Shout out to my guy CEO Cash Out and other people that I listen to, Velo and Brazy. They make that real music. But the industry music and rap, it's cooked. It's not the same. Um, I just don't like listening to about glorifying having hella women and calling baddies, right? That's the word that I try to get out of my vocabulary. When I look at my woman is something, is a piece of mind. I look at my woman like a piece of soul, something that God sat there and took his time to make. So when you tell your woman God took his time when he made you, that's better than saying baddie, because baddie is just like, words are powerful, right? So with the rap industry, and just this involves with fear and lust, right? This all involves into the topic. I'm literally making this video at 11 a.m. right now. It's wild to me. But I look at life as something I gotta explore. I look at life as I cannot feel. Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I used to be so scared about taking a permit and shit and studying. Bro, I've been studying so much now. I'm ready to ace that shit. I'm ready. And I've been driving. It's like The fear is out of my mind because regardless, shit's gonna happen. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. If you're going through something, you are only in control of what you are in control of. That means you cannot control what happens with life. Life is just life, bro. Anything can happen. I mean, bro, life is what you make of it. And regardless, instead of being down and out and think it's the end game, keep going. If you're struggling with hub addiction, if you're struggling with anything, especially with a hub addiction, it happens a lot in America. Nobody talks about that. And I tell people it's not good to watch that shit. Some people say, well, I need to get one off. And that sexual energy that you have, you could put that towards studying. Don't you realize your mind is powerful? Your brain remembers. You ever do something you're like, damn, I just remember that because you are working. Now, if you're watching the hub or you just doing, I'm telling you right now, it's not going to end well for you. You're never going to find that good relationship. And I'm gonna be honest, a real relationship is something that's built off of not having intercourse and waiting to marriage. And I'm gonna tell you, if anybody over here in my own channel, on my channel, is worthy that even wants to test that out, do that, because your relationship is gonna be better at an all-time high compared to just having intercourse. Because then you and your partner is only going to care about that intercourse because that's what you put on the plate. That's what you put on the table instead of just being there for your woman through ups and downs, talking. I'm going to tell you guys something. Me being in a relationship and bonding with my partner, I'm going to tell you something right now. Honestly, knowing what your partner is going through, hearing her out, talking to her, being the backbone for her when times get hard, instead of trying to get your point across, hear what she has to say. And even in certain situations where your woman could be, and I'm talking for the guys, where your woman could feel a way about something that has happened that you have made a mistake on, and you correct yourself. And you're aware of what you did, and you work on that. A woman loves that instead of always trying to be right. So, with that being said, we gotta, us as men gotta like really work on ourselves and not just be there for a woman financially. That comes in important too, but just being there for her mentally, physically, and spiritually as well. Now, this is me. You guys know my channel from back then. I never used to be like this. But from a person that's been doing celibacy for a long time, and now, I'm in a good relationship, a healthy relationship, I can honestly sit here and say that I'm getting better. And I had to make this video because men that stop watching the hub, you stop watching hub, you don't have withdrawals, but you have feelings where energy just be coming to try to get you to do something that you shouldn't do. You know what I mean? And it's weird. So I had to make a video and talk to you guys about just life and stuff. But I love you guys. Hope you guys are all doing well. I wanted to make this video. I'm gonna drop this video tomorrow for you guys, but we out of here and we gone. Peace.